Sir, I'm going to buy this car. Get out of here, filthy beggar! You don't even have money to eat! Those words stabbed Jorge's heart like knives, and he simply lowered his head. Jorge was 80 years old, black, thin, with a body marked by hunger and time. His clothes were dirty, torn, and his bare feet could hardly walk anymore. Jorge had lived on the streets for years, but inside him there was still a dream he never gave up on. As he passed by a luxury car dealership, his eyes lit up. Behind the glass, a sports car gleamed. Brand new. Impeccable. Jorge took a deep breath, walked inside, and got closer. With a trembling hand, he touched the shiny body of the car. Suddenly, a harsh voice interrupted, "Hey, don't touch that!" It was the owner of the dealership. He looked at Jorge from head to toe with disdain. Jorge replied calmly, with faith in his heart, "I'm going to buy this car." The man burst into laughter. "You," he said, laughing loudly, "get out of here, you poor wretch. You don't even have money to eat." All the salesmen laughed with him, while Jorge walked out in silence. But deep inside, he simply prayed, "Lord, I believe nothing is impossible for you." Days later, something surprising happened. A lawyer came looking for him. He discovered that a distant relative had died and left him an unexpected inheritance. For the first time, Jorge wouldn't have to sleep on the streets or go hungry again. With a heart full of gratitude, he bought new clothes, rented a small house, and one day, he returned to that same dealership. When he walked in, the owner was left speechless. Jorge, now well-dressed and smiling, walked up to the car he had touched days earlier and said firmly, "I came to buy it." That day, Jorge not only fulfilled his dream, but proved that God still honors the humble and lifts up those who were once despised. Today, Jorge drives his car with tears of gratitude, and always repeats, "The man laughed at me, but it was God who made me victorious." If this story touched your heart, write in the comments, "I believe." Follow our page and share this story with someone who needs to remember that sooner or later, God will honor your dreams, even if you still doubt him.
Adopted son begged for college, but dad spent everything on his real son.
Son, I emptied all my savings so you can finally start college. Thank you so much, Dad. I'll go sign the papers today. And what about me, Dad? When will I get to start college? What are you thinking, Ethan? You're adopted. I'll never pay for your college. Your place is here, working in the fields and serving us. Be grateful your father lets you live here at all. Be grateful. Don't say that, David. Of course Dad will pay for my college. I work here every day and get nothing in return. Nothing? Ask him yourself. Right, Dad? You'll pay for my college? Of course not. I'll pay for David's college because he's my real son. You were adopted, and I never even wanted to adopt you. It was my wife's decision back then. Without me, you wouldn't even have a home. So be satisfied with what you have. See? I told you. Nobody here ever liked you. Dad doesn't like you, and he'll never pay anything for you. The best thing you could do is pack your things and leave. And look, Dad, I already have the money to enroll in college, but I'll need some new clothes to look the part. Can I use your card and pay in 12 or 13 installments? Of course, my son. Take my wallet and spend what you need. Thank you so much, Dad. Fool! Look at him, even laughing at us on his way out. Dad, I think you're wrong. You should pay for my college. I work from sunrise to sunset and don't get a single penny. You should pay for me. But if you don't have the money now, at least we'll keep working. Maybe one day I'll manage to study. Ethan, you need to know your place. Here, the ones in charge are us. Dad, I always do what you ask. I even do David's work because he doesn't do anything. You should value me more. Look, Ethan, if you're not happy, take your things and leave my house. Dad, don't do this to me. You know I have nowhere else to go. The only place I have is here. No, I'm tired, Ethan. Take your things and leave my house. Please, Dad, don't send me away. If you want to stay, at least pay me this month's salary. I won't pay you anything. The money I had I already gave to David for his college. Now leave and don't ever come back. But Dad, please. I'm not your father, boy. Fine then. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I'm from the bank. I came to inform you that your land has been seized due to unpaid debts. What? What debts? Loans taken in your name putting the land as collateral. Here's the amount. If you don't pay by 6 o'clock today, it will go to auction. My God! Was it David who made the loan in my name and didn't pay? Yes, you'll have to solve it. Oh, Lord! Did David not pay a single installment? Dad, why are you so nervous? The bank said our land will be auctioned if it's not paid today. It's true, I didn't pay. I bought a new truck and got stuck with the bills, but it's no big deal. If they take the land, let them. We can get another loan later. I want to buy another truck anyway. My God, I worked all my life for this land and now we're going to lose everything. But why worry, Dad? Money is not a problem. Just pay the debt. How can we pay if we don't even have a penny? But Ethan does. You kicked him out. He even lived on the streets. But he worked, and now he's one of the biggest ranchers in the region. They say he delivered a load of 900 cattle. He has money. Just talk to him. Do you think he'll help us? Of course. You adopted him. He did everything for you, and I've always been a good brother. Let's talk to him. I'm sure he'll help. Let's go then. Good idea. Let's ask Ethan for money. My son, bless your father. It's been so long since I saw you. I missed you. I missed you too. But wasn't it you who told me not to call you Dad? Then I won't give you my blessing either. Oh, my son, don't take that seriously. I was just joking. What I did for you was a favor. If it weren't for me, you'd be nobody today. 3 years ago, you had nothing, and now you have a ranch. Yes, but because I worked for it. Don't be like that. We came to tell you some news. What happened? We took some loans in Dad's name to buy a car. I got behind on the payments, and now the bank wants to take the land. If we don't pay today, it'll be auctioned. $390,000? Yes, I have it. I sold cattle and saved it in the bank. But I never said I'd lend it to you. What do you mean? You'll turn your back on us in the moment we need you most. Yes, I will. Because when I needed you the most, you kicked me out. I worked from sunrise to sunset to keep that farm running, always paying the bills on time. And you threw me out. That's why you went bankrupt. And now I won't lend you this money. I'll wait for the land to go to auction so I can buy it myself. It'll probably be cheap for me. Please, son, reconsider. I'm your father. Help us. After everything you two did to me, do you really think you deserve a second chance? I don't know what I should do. And you? What would you do if you were Ethan? Would you give them the money or let them lose everything?